Welcome to the DNA Advantage podcast, where you can learn facts about your DNA that can help you live a healthier, longer life, doing all the activities you dream of doing. If you want to gain more control over your health and the factors that influence it, you're in the right place. Hi, this is Lisa Witherow, and I'm so excited to share some of my strategies for getting and staying healthy. Today, I will be introducing 3 major benefits that I believe DNA testing can offer you. After listening, you should have a strong appreciation for what DNA testing can tell you, whether testing is right for you, or if you've already done DNA testing, it should help motivate you to do a thorough investigation of your results. So 3 of the biggest benefits that I've found. DNA testing can offer freedom from symptoms by identifying the root cause and things that you can do to actually help compensate the body. DNA testing can also help you overcome the fear of a hereditary illness that may run in the family, and it can help you break through the frustration of trial and error with all the different health programs, protocols, diets, and exercise programs that take so much effort and aren't necessarily right for you. So let's start with symptoms, because they can really distract from your enjoyment of life. Gaining symptom relief seems like the thing to focus on. When we have a headache, we can't sleep, or when we have digestive issues, a lot of times we'll reach for that pill because it seems like it's going to give us that instant relief that we need. But unfortunately, it doesn't help the problem long term in most cases. Learning about your DNA can give us the information that we need about the symptom and what the underlying cause is, so that we can actually understand how the system is breaking down and how we can support it. We can adjust certain variables in our life, whether it's nutrition or our environment or our lifestyle, to help overcome the symptoms long term. An example of this is when I did my DNA testing. I knew that I had eyesight issues. As I was getting older, my eyesight was failing. Of course, I'm wearing contacts or glasses, and I'm always being told, well, that happens as we get older. That's just the way that it goes. But I was really interested in seeing if there was anything in my DNA that could indicate a cause. When I looked at my nutrients, I could see that one of the primary nutrients for eyesight, which is vitamin A, is not something my body can actually use. I don't convert beta carotene, and so it's really important for me to compensate my body with retinol palmitate, which is what my body can actually receive. Now, if I didn't know that, it wouldn't be a cause for death right away. It's not something that's going to undermine my health immediately, but over time it has worn down my eyesight. Eventually, I would likely get something like macular degeneration, which does run in my family, and it's something that can also deteriorate into other diseases because it's involved with the processing of other nutrients as well. So it's not just looking at one gene or even one set of genes which only relates to one nutrient, but all of the related genes and how your body as a full complement is able to handle things. The other note I would want to make is that when we say something is hereditary, my big question is macular degeneration hereditary in my family, or is it hereditary that we don't process vitamin A appropriately? And that right there shows you what the core issue is and gives us so much more information and so much more leverage to avoid the catastrophic diseases that we believe run in our family. The next obstacle that DNA testing can help you overcome is fear. If you deal with the background noise of hereditary disease like I did, and the fear that you have no influence over what may happen to you, please consider learning about your DNA. It doesn't tell you what diseases you will get or how you're going to die. It tells you how you should live. It helps you understand what steps to take to support your system where it needs help the most. Disease isn't just waiting in your body to emerge. There are opportunities for disease to develop when there's a weakness. Knowing your DNA can reveal the weakness and allow you to compensate so that the opportunity for disease is eliminated. Now, it's not easy. It's not a one-for-one kind of a trade. There are a lot of diseases that can be brought on by or allowed to occur due to multiple genes. So it's not a straightforward answer, but it can be so compelling when you learn about your DNA and you can learn that you have a strength in one area or a weakness in another, and you know how to compensate for it. When it comes to cancer, I am extremely vulnerable, and yet I feel like I have answers and I have tools in my arsenal now that I can use that I would not have had if I did not do DNA testing. The last challenge that I believe DNA testing helps us overcome is uncertainty. Which diet, supplement, workout, or personal care product is best for you? Is something in the environment critical for you to avoid? And if you do encounter it, is there something that you can do to eliminate it from your body that's more effective? Investigating your personal DNA can answer so many of these questions and will help you make a strategic choice in each of those cases that will give you the healthier, longer life that you deserve. I really believe that we can gain so many advantages if we just know more about ourselves. Ultimately, knowledge is power, and DNA testing helps us understand the blueprint of our bodies, what we're capable and incapable of doing. Not everyone has to start with DNA testing, but it's one of the deepest wells of knowledge that we can tap. Please comment with questions that you have and information that you'd like to learn in our future episodes. My next podcast will be about the differences between DNA testing and other lab tests, so you can decide whether you may already have some tests that you can leverage right now, or whether you want to go forward with DNA testing or the analysis of your DNA testing. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you soon.